Gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. This episode might not entertain you because I am on a dreadful run of form. Before we get started, though, on screen you're going to see me submit an SBC for the lone Eden Hazard Player of the Month. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to afford to get the full version, even though I would love to. But I think 20 games in a weekend league with the loan will help me out, so I'm going to do it. It didn't really cost me anything. It was just players I had in the club. So, thank you very much for the support, as always, on this series. If you do go on to enjoy it, please do me a favour and smack that like button. It really does help me out a lot, and I appreciate you massively if you've been one of the ones that have literally liked every single Road to Glory, because we smash more likes on the Road to Glory than we do on any other video, and for that I am grateful. Now, I triggered a few people yesterday. The way that I've been saying Firmino is wrong, apparently. I've been saying Firmino. It's just one of those things. You know, I'll call him Bobby sometimes. I'll call him Firmino. I'll call him Firmino. I'll call him that idiot who can't shoot straight. It's just, I apologise. My bad. Let's be honest, we're probably all saying it wrong. He probably says it completely different. He probably calls himself Derek or something. So, someone said, instead of Mane and Robertson, you can use Martial and Mendy, and then that would save you money, because Lucas gives chemistry to Firmino. Keep up the good work. Have a nice weekend, Lee. Thank you very much, Aslan. I appreciate the kind words. Now, that's basically what we're running in this set of games here. I played 5 games of the weekend league yesterday. I did actually want to play more, but I was playing so badly I had to stop. Otherwise, I think Silver 2 may have been the actual target for this weekend league. This game, by the way, I had absolutely no right being anywhere near him. The guy was far better than me. He had more of the ball. He was moving it around much better than I was. I could tell he was a better player. And yet every time he scored a goal, quite literally 3 or 4 minutes later, I would go and pop one in as well. I think this is an argument for the game allowing me to score, because that goal there is so dodgy. I don't think there's any real reason why that ball should be going in the back of the net, but it did, and it was one of those ones that even I felt a bit like, oh god, I feel bad for this guy. You know, it went to penalties in the end, and neither of us could take them. We all kept missing them. Of course, he's in the orange, I'm in the white. It came down to this. I needed to score it to stay in. Fortunately, I sort of worked out what this guy was trying to do. He wasn't diving. He was moving a little bit to the left or to the right. So all I needed to do was make sure that I hit the target and put it into the corner. He didn't understand how free kicks worked. Penalties worked. I need to call them corners in the beginning. He was looking to the area at which he was going to play the ball. So all I needed to do was just follow the head of the player. That is the team that we're running. So to the guy who said, play Martial and Mendy to save money, yes, for sure, that is obviously what we're doing right now. However, I wanted Mane in the team just for having Mane, because he's a better player than Martial. Having played 5 games with Martial, I can't judge him just yet. Maybe another 5 games and I'll be able to come to a conclusion. But I'm not a massive fan. He feels a little bit robotic. I don't know what his stats are like, but he feels very sort of stiff, cardboard-esque. And there's a goal from Bobby Firmino on the screen for you to have a look at there. Now, again, another comment down here was you could do the Hazard loan, and then, actually, no, he says, hey, buddy, are you going to do Hazard? I have Lucas, and if I sell everything, I would get Hazard, but I've got no money, and I would have Hazard and Lucas and Herrera Valencia of Champions cards. And I don't want to have to start from zero. I think that it's a very good value for money, to be fair, because you get a lot back in your packs. Even if you don't get... Look at this goal from Firmino. Great bit of football. And I don't know how... I just can't back that up game after game. You know, I can do it now and again, and then I'll do something really stupid in defence. I'll concede a really sloppy goal, something like that, and then I end up dropping in confidence and I end up going on to lose the game. It's absolutely crazy how I can't seem to get a run of form together. For those of you who are thinking, oh, should I do this Eden Hazard Player of the Month SBC? And you'd have to sell everything in your club in order to achieve it, I would probably say no, don't do that. You know, if you've left yourself with maybe 100, 200k, or maybe you've got the basis of a great team, the team you're happy with, and maybe you think Hazard will fix that, and then that will be the final piece of the puzzle, then fair enough, why not? But don't sell everything in your club in order to go and get him. Like, you get a lot back in packs. You get, what, 350, 380k, somewhere along those lines, back in packs. Look at this. FIFA Pinball 2019. Unbelievable. That's actually one of the first goals like that I've ever conceded, which is crazy when you think about it, because I see clips like that all the time. But yeah, you get a lot back in packs, I know, but let's be honest, how lucky are you really going to get in those packs? I would like to try and knock off a couple if I can, and maybe get a 100k pack here or there, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm going to touch it at all. And that Juan Fran flashback, I was so tempted to do it. And on this account, I could do it if I actually went and spent the coins. I think you could probably do it for around 60, 70k, plus a few things I have in my club. This guy, by the way, that we're playing, I felt like he was not that great at the game. In fact, I would borderline say that this guy was terrible. For whatever reason, I couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. I had so many chances, and I just squandered all of them. And then I was pushing far too far forward. I gave away a penalty, and then he scored. And look at that record. 1 win in 5 matches. I am not doing well. And my target was gold 2. Now it is quite literally gold 3. I need to just hit gold 3 again. And then next week we'll reassess and go at it again. But we have 25 matches left. And if I win every other, you never know. Maybe. I need 13 wins from 25 games. Now, before we go and talk about that Juan Fran SBC, because there is an argument to be had there for actually doing it. This was the team that I was playing with in the last game. Someone said in the comments that I could probably still fit Talisca and Paulinho in there, and I know I can. It was just the fact that I knew I could fit Immobile in there as well. So Immobile and De Rossi are the ones to normally replace Talisca and Paulinho. I flipped them around, and then we have... I'll just show you, it's easier. That basically... that... and then not flip those around, and then boom, we have full chem, right? So that's what I was doing. But then when that wasn't working for me, I won my first, I think we lost our first game live, of course, and then I played another one and it was 1-1, and then I lost 3 on the bounce. So, well, I lost 2 on the bounce, and then I thought I'll chuck this team together and see how Talisca and Paulinho play, because I was actually swapping out Daniele De Rossi after about, I don't know, half time maybe, because his stamina just wasn't up to it. Look at the state of his stamina, 74. I use my CDMs a lot, or my CMs, and I control them a fair bit, so I tend to run them ragged. People like Alan, who has 95 stamina, Paulinho has 92, I believe. Yeah, he does. So it's, you know, I can run them around all day and they don't get tired. So I would like to keep them on the field, but not really liking this Martial situation. Having said that, as you can see, we do have Eden Hazard. Oh, that's Emerson. We do have Eden Hazard there, but it does leave Mendy on 8 chemistry. I could probably get away with that because he still gets boosts, and I probably would play with Mendy on 8 chemistry, but if I really wanted to, I could put Emerson in there. I know I could get Marcus Alonso, and he's a much better left back, but at the moment, because of the SBC, he's worth so much more money. So I'm kind of tempted to do the flashback Juan Fran SBC. I think the card design, by the way, is absolutely disgusting. I don't like that at all. I think it's horrible. I heard someone the other day say, I think it was Gorilla, he said, oh, the Weekend League card design is disgusting, but he actually meant good. It confused me. Kids today. So, yeah, he's got 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, high attacking work rate, which is fine. But those stats for a right back are very, very good. Good stamina, very good defensive capabilities. He's got insane dribbling. His reactions are fantastic. And good short passing and crossing as well. Great curve. So I like the look of that card a lot. You only need to complete 2 SBCs within the main SBC, which is an 85 rated team and an 84 rated team, but you do get a 45k pack and a 35k pack. So you do get yourself a good little player, and you get yourself, 80,000 coins worth of packs back. Not expected to pack anything in it, really, but I am tempted. The issue that I have is, what would you do chemistry-wise then? I would be a little bit... I'd be very limited, and I don't know whether I could actually get away with using this team. I think I'd have to change the entire team. If I put him in there, I would either have to get a Spanish centre-back from Atletico, which I don't even know if one of them exists, or I'd have to get someone like Nacho Fernandez, and then I'd have to maybe go for a different goalkeeper, maybe Neto in form, 86 rated. That wouldn't work chemistry-wise for Miranda. I'd have to put... See, it just alters the entire team. Do you know what I mean? So getting that one card would alter everything. So someone in the comments actually said you should use the 4-2-3-1 because it's so overpowered. And I've been looking a lot at pro players and players who just got good records in general. and they all seem to use this formation at some point. I've seen a few people use the 4-1-2-1-2. I've seen a few other people go into a 4-3-3 variation, but the 4-2-3-1 seems to be the most predominant. So within this team, I have a setting. I've just assigned it to ultra attacking. It's not actually ultra attacking at all. As you can see, it's balanced. Although I am going to drop back here, and then I'm going to play fast build-up. I think that could be a very, very good combination, because fast build-up tends to tear players out of positions, but you get forward a lot quicker. Drop back is everyone just quickly get back, which I think counteracts each other, so I think that's good. The formation, as I say, is a 4-2-3-1. It looks something like that. You've got Paulinho and Alan. Let's go to instructions. Might be able to go through it a bit better. Alan is stay back while attacking, cover centre. I was told to cut passing lanes, and I think I'm going to try that, because I used to use that a lot last year. Cut passing lanes, cover centre, stay back while attacking. You've got Talisca on nothing in specific. I'm just going to leave him to do whatever he wants. Eden Hazard is to stay forward. That's pretty much all it is at the moment. Lucas is the same. Firmino is stay central and get in behind, and then the fullbacks are just to stay back while attacking, because we don't need any extra support if we've got a whole midfield four going forward. Right, we're in FUT Champs, and my opponent is a player who has, I don't know, I mean, he's got, it looks like he's got money, but he doesn't have money for the defence. I don't really understand that, but it's a decent looking team. Oh, Firmino has the ball here. Little drag back, little finesse, and he's hit the bar. Typical, absolutely typical. No, he's played a very good ball there to Di Maria. Di Maria's going to be looking to play that ball near post, and I read it all day, and I think that's going to be a corner. Corner comes in, and the header is a clean one, and it's a goal, and already we're 1-0 down. Good hold-up play. Emerson's long ball to Eden Hazard. This is the kind of thing you can expect from Eden Hazard, and he goes for goal, and he's going to win us a corner there, but I feel like that should have been better, shouldn't it? I should have done more with that. Here's Paulinho. Just going to pass in triangles to get through. Paulinho drilled into the feet of Talisca to Firmino. Firmino, he's got space and he can go for it with his left, and he scores. And that is exactly what Roberto Firmino can do on the edge of the area. 1-1. Half time, and it is 1-1. I feel like I've had my fair share of chances. They haven't all been, they've all been outside the area again. I find it very difficult to create chances. I've gone from being able to create chances and not defend to my defensive play now is much better, but I can't seem to score. It's a weird one. I'm hoping that at one point during FIFA 19 it'll all come together and I'll know exactly what I'm doing. But for right now, I think we may have to take Talisca off because he is flagging somewhat. So I think I'm tempted to bring Sabitzer on because he's got really good long shots. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've got some overlapping runners and all sorts of crazy stuff going on here. We really do need to defend, and we need to defend better than that. We are 2-1 down. That was such a poor goal. I need to make this count now because I've been squandering so much. Alan to Sabitzer. Back to Alan. Hazard. Hazard took far too long to shoot, and we've lost possession. Why did he take so long to shoot there? Ridiculous. Can we keep possession for more than 2 seconds here? Ball comes to Sabitzer. I'm going to dink this up and over to Firmino. Good header, and it's in the back of the net. I cannot believe he scored that. 81 minutes. I'm playing so badly. I've squandered so many chances. It's really annoying me. I'm beating myself up about it as well, which is not helping. But 2-2. Looking for a ball to Eden Hazard. Good ball. Cut back on it straight away here. Oh, he's going to go for it. Why not, indeed? Oh, what a goal. And that is the difference Eden Hazard can make. He hasn't really had an awful lot of opportunities in this game. But you give him that space and he can punish you. And that's why he's worth so many coins. Hopefully we can cling on to this now. I really need this win. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it. You know when you say get rid of it and you're spamming the B, which is clear, and they don't do anything? That's probably my biggest and only complaint about FIFA 19. I'm genuinely so annoyed. We are going into penalties, and I, for one, am not surprised. And if I win it, right, it's going to be one of those like, oh, well done, you've won a game, happy, but it was like by the skin of my teeth on penalties. And if I lose it, it just goes down as another defeat that really should have been a win. Di Maria. We've saved yet another one. That's 3 penalties on the bounce we've saved. We need to start scoring some. Oh, we put one down the middle. Confession, didn't mean to. If we save this, we are... we didn't save it. Okay, if we score this, we've won. It's going to be Bobby Firmino. There we go. I'm so happy we've won that game. To be fair, we should have won it in the 90 minutes. It was just utter shithousery that we didn't win it. It was one of those things where the ball comes in, you just cannot clear it. The players are just not listening. And thankfully, we've won it on penalties. How many Road to Glories do you know that is an achievement to get to Bronze 2? Not many, but this is one of them. We will get 2 premium gold packs and 3,000 coins, which I think I'm alright with, to be fair. I think I can cope with that. I'm genuinely happy that we've won that game, though. Like I said, we should have won it in 90 minutes, and it's just closing out games that's my issue, and scoring goals. You know, just the simple things. Like I said before, Gold 3 is going to be the target. It's a much more obtainable target now that we've won that game. If we'd lost that game, I would have very little faith in my ability to get there. I wanted Gold 2 for that extra choice of player. I know we don't get an extra player pick, but it would have been an extra choice. But I don't think we're going to be not going to be anywhere near Gold 2 now with the record that we have. So I think Gold 3 is still going to be the target. If we end up finishing Silver 1, I won't be devastated, but yeah, I think there or thereabouts is where I'm going to be. I just need to get better at the game. If we don't finish Gold 3, I am going to bust a gut to finish Rank 1 Division 5 of Division Rivals, because I want some decent rewards this week. So I know we are going to be a ways away, but I will sit here until it's done, because we got relegated, of course. So at least if we finish in Div 5 Rank 1, we'll get either 58,000 coins, which would be very tempting to take, or we get 135k, 150k, 215ks, or we get double that, of course, because of the untradeable. So it would be down to whatever I decide, but I will 100% get rank 1 if we don't get gold 3, and I will sit here glued to the chair until it is done. Mark my words. But if I do get gold 3, then I'll probably settle for rank 2, and I might take the 44k. To be fair, the rewards difference not that much anyway, if we're honest. To be honest, it's only a couple of 15k packs or maybe 10,000 coins, so maybe it's not even that big a deal. But either way, tomorrow's episode I will have, hopefully at least, a lot more gameplay. If they release any SBCs tonight, I will undertake those, and then I'll have a look at that Juan Fran SBC as well. Let me know down below whether you want me to do that, because if I do it, maybe I could build into the Spanish side in the bottom right hand corner. Lucas isn't going to be there forever, the player of the month on the right hand side, so that could turn into maybe a Gareth Bale style player, possibly in the future. We'll have to wait and see what happens, though. If you have enjoyed this episode of The Road to Glory, do me a huge favour, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.